Designed by Pininfarina and built in coupe and Spider models, the 355 F1 succeeds and precedes a line of V8-powered Ferraris from the original 308 to the most recent F8. The power plant is an advanced design of a Ferrari 3.5-liter V8, pushing 5 valves per cylinder and double overhead camshafts into turning 375 horsepower. The V8 is mounted just after the cockpit, and this location enhances the car's balance and weight distribution. And this car weighs just under 3,000 pounds. The F1 designation is given due to its 6-speed electro-hydraulic semi-automatic transmission, as technology used in some of Ferrari's Formula One cars. The controls are twin paddles on the steering wheel, and no clutch pedal. This reduces the time the driver progresses through the gears up or down by 50%. This flyer from Maranello will accelerate from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds, and its top speed is 183 miles per hour. These mechanical elements, as well as the straight-line performance, match handling at high speeds. The underside of the car is smoothened for efficient stabilization and high-speed aerodynamics, and an automatic braking system keeps its performance in check. The 355 F1 is one of the most affordable automobiles in the lineup at just $140,000, but is still considered as a Ferrari. Created by Italdesign in 1995, the Cala is an example of an Italian automobile that never made it into production. Construction is from a carbon fiber built body with an experimental aluminum made chassis. A Lamborghini engineered 4-liter V10 generates 400 horsepower and is made into a 6-speed manual gearbox. This pushes the Cala from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds even, and to a top speed of 181 miles per hour. The interior is of leather upholstery and was designed as a 2+2. Interesting features of the Cala include custom-fit color-keyed luggage, its Targa top, and stereo system with controls in the center console. Since Lamborghini was being sold by Megatech Corporation to the Volkswagen Auto Group, this concept ceased production. However, the Cala's basis was reused for a newer V10-powered Lamborghini, the Gallardo of 2003. In 1993, Ford developed the Mach 3 Roadster, which is based on their trademark pony car, the Mustang. The majority of this car is built from the 1990s, but you'll find what previous Mustangs featured in the open-nose grille, tail lamps, air scoops, and steering wheel. Its body panels are made of space-age carbon fiber. The Mach 3 also has the capability to run different types of fuel, gasoline, M85, or any combination of the two fuels. The 4.6-liter quad camshaft V8 with supercharger intercooled by a cold pack manifold pumps out 450 horsepower. An onboard computer automatically adjusts engine operation for optimum performance. Made into a 6-speed manual gearbox. Take this car to the drag strip and accelerate from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and to a top speed almost 185 miles per hour. Features from this concept have been reused for succeeding generations of Ford Mustangs. In fact, the first Mustang to be built on carbon fiber body panels is the Mustang GTB of 2025. The Esprit V8 is an original design based on the 4th generation Esprit, or S4, in 1996. This quiet engine sounding car is a 2-seater evolution of the original Esprit, which was unveiled at the 1975 Paris Motor Show. The V8 designation is given by its 3.5-liter 350 horsepower engine, whose mechanical layout is similar to Lotus's earlier V4 engines. Capable of reaching a 0 to 60 time of just under 5 seconds, 0 to 100 in 10.5 seconds, and a top speed of 175 miles per hour. The Esprit V8 does not only have quick acceleration, but is also known to have good handling and braking at high speeds. With a price tag of $81,620 US, the Esprit V8 is a cost-effective entry for those enthusiasts in sports cars. It also set new standards for power and fuel economy for cars of its class. The Ford Indigo is a two-seat roadster drawn primarily upon IndyCar and Formula One design and construction, while also using the same modular engine technology as the GT90. Production was taken from a concept to a single production model in only 6 months during Ford's partnership with Reynard Motorsports of England. Some distinctive characteristics include its mirror-mounted fiber optic-based headlights, providing enhanced visibility during night driving conditions. Scissor-style doors, similar to those on Lamborghinis, swing upward, allowing driver and passenger to easily step down into the car. The cockpit is made of black leather, and its cue is taken from Formula One cars. Gear shifting buttons are on the steering wheel. There's a 4-point racing harness and a Formula One style instrument display. The mechanical input is taken from Indy cars. The 5.9-liter V12 generates 435 horsepower and is mounted on the rear of the car. 0 to 60 is clocked at under 4 seconds and to a 188 mile per hour top speed. The car's total torque at just 405 foot-pounds can be brought down at just 1,000 revolutions per minute. The following adjectives define the Ford Indigo: sleek, aggressive, and a classic. Automobile enthusiasts have debated upon a sports car combining design from Italy with running gear from Germany. In 1992, Italdesign of Turin achieved this accomplishment with its prototype, Nazca C2. Design and styling are by Giugiaro with its carbon fiber Le Mans race car style bodywork. Low ground clearance, 23-inch tires, and semi-gull-wing doors. The Nazca was developed for the highest level of performance driving. Some of the C2's aerodynamic aids include 3 spoilers, one in the front under the hood grille, and 2 rear spoilers atop the engine cover and under the rear bumper. Its drag coefficient remains one of the lowest. The leather-trimmed interior sets new standards for cars of its class, with a wraparound-style dashboard, racing bucket seats with full harness belts, and a glass roof panel. A BMW-engineered 5.6-liter V12 power plant is mounted centrally, just behind the seats. It produces 380 horsepower, made into a 6-speed gearbox. 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, and top speed over 190 miles per hour. The Jaguar XJ220 was initially conceived as a concept car which would attain 220 miles per hour top speed, hence the name, but became a successful production-run road car. A direct successor of the Jaguar Sport XJR15 of 1991, the XJ220 was drawn on inspiration from older Jaguar cars as the C, D, and E types, as well as the XJ13 prototype of 1966. Many supercar manufacturers focus on performance, but Jaguar values comfort. Inside this car is traditional all-leather interior with high-tech feature specifications, including power windows and air conditioning. The 3.5-liter JV6 twin-turbocharged racing engine generates 542 horsepower and leaps the XJ220 from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, and a top speed over 210 miles per hour. Remaining as one of the greatest supercars by critics in '92, the XJ220 provides an outstanding driving experience. The Asdera Commendatore 112i is a rare exotic prototype supercar, hand-built by Eberhard Schultz in Leonberg, Germany. This car features a bullet-shaped streamlined body, gull-wing doors on either side, and a rear-view mirror on a fixed arm welded onto the driver's side. Power comes from a customized Mercedes-Benz engineered 6-liter V12, generating 408 horsepower. This 2-seater Commendatore can reach 0 to 60 in 4 seconds even, and to a 212 mile per hour top speed. The novel velocity-sensitive electronic active chassis contributes to grip and handling at high speeds, lowering the car by 3 inches even, while electronic rear spoiler measures rear downforce and traction. Only one of the concept Commendatore 112i was built, since Istera was undergoing a bankruptcy in '93. In 1997, English automaker Lotus developed the GT1 based on the Elise and the GT race car. Only one prototype road car was built. All racing car models were production models. The GT1 road car just weighs 2,315 pounds. This lightweightedness is achieved by using an aluminum chassis and body, instead of using traditional or composite materials like steel and carbon fiber. It uses the same 3.5-liter, 350 horsepower V8 engine as the Lotus Esprit of 1996. Combining the power with the weight savings, and the GT1 road car prototype can reach 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds and a top speed of approximately 195 miles per hour. Handling at high speeds is by all aluminum metal matrix brake discs, which keeps all that power under control. Commemorating the golden year anniversary of its automaker's history, the Ferrari F50 is a two-seater inspired Formula One race car based on a 333 SP race car, but with minor differences to make it considered a street-legal product. Power comes from a 4.7-liter V12 with an output of 513 horsepower. The 6-speed manual transmission has its twin paddles on the steering wheel. Both the engine and the transmission are welded directly to the carbon fiber chassis. This makes the car's assembly the integral and critical structural component. Other features include its removable targa top, allowing the car to be driven as a coupe or a spider. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 202 miles per hour, the Ferrari F50 had remained the fastest of the lineup since 1995, until the record was beaten by its successor, the Enzo of 2002. The Ford GT90 is an advanced design testbed concept and is the American automotive giant's first supercar since the GT40 Mark III of 1966. Using Ford's modular engine technology, which uses two separate engines into one, and the power plant is a hybrid 5.9-liter V12 generating 720 horsepower. Made into the same 5-speed manual transmission as the Jaguar XJ220, and this prototype supercar can accelerate from 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds, and to a top speed over 220 miles per hour. Heat from the quad-turbocharged motor's exhaust can reach a maximum heating temperature of 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit. So the GT90 uses ceramic insulation tiles, similar to those on the US space shuttles, to keep its body from melting. Some other features include a speed-deployable rear spoiler, fiber optic high-intensity discharge headlights, and infrared sensors on either side. Since the GT90 was built, rumors were made that Ford had returned as a force to be reckoned with in the supercar business since 1995. British automaker McLaren spared no expense pursuing a goal of creating what's called the ultimate road-going sports car. In 1992, they drew upon Formula One racing knowledge to create the McLaren F1 of 1994. Built on a carbon composite chassis and powered by a BMW engineered 6.1-liter V12, the capability for output is 627 horsepower, which makes a 0 to 60 time of 3.5 seconds, and to a 231 mile per hour top speed. Handling and braking is aided by a complex system of airflow management, electric fans, and brake-activated rear foil. Carrying a price tag of 540,000 British pounds, the McLaren F1 remains one of the most expensive production road cars. It also remained one of the fastest since the 90s, until Bugatti built the Veyron to beat that record.